Gajananam Bhutaganadi Sevitam Kapita Jambu Balasarabhakshitam Uma Sutam Sukamina Sakanam Namami Vingeshwara Padam Pankajam Sadananam Kumkumaraktavanam Mahamatim Divyamayuravahanam Rudasya Sunam Surasanyanatam Uham Sadaham Saranam Prapaliye Ya Kunandu Tushadavalam Ya Subrabhastravrita Ya Vinavadana Mantitakara Ya Sveta Padmasana, Ya Brahma Sutta Shankara Prabhitibir Devai Sada Pujita, Samampadu Saraswati Bhagavati, Nishesha Jatya Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Mutaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Sri Sivanandaya Te Namam Sri Vishnu Devanandaya Te Namam Om Sava Mangala Mangalye Shive Savata Sadike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yeah, Om Namah Shivaya. So the satsang today is in English, and the translator in Vietnamese is Shiva Kami. She's situated in Hanoi. And then the translator of Chinese is Ambika. Yeah, and no Japanese translator today. At the ashram here in Grass Valley, California, we have the advanced teachers training course going on. And then we have 5 Japanese students that are here, and Shanti Devi is here. She's taking the course and at the same time translating for the course. And many other translators are involved with the course that is busy from 5 o'clock morning until 9 o'clock at night. So there's no Japanese translator for other things. So thank you for the translator to be here. Okay, so I just get back to Grass Valley. It's about less than about 2 weeks or so, and then it takes a long time to be adjusted. It takes at least 1 week to be adjusted to the schedule, to jet lag, to everything else here that is different. Okay, so for you, you adjusted, Vietnamese, you adjusted, it's 6 a.m. So now will be for you, and I'm not sure what time, will be afternoon. Okay, 8 evening, 8 p.m. Okay, so it's all adjustment, it's all, so everyone has to adjust. Okay, so if we want something, we have to kind of adjust. So now the topic is self-transformation, and I had the idea to talk about the topic because I realized that people, they want to change, they want to do something different, but they have a very vague idea of what is self-transformation. Okay, what is it that's supposed to be doing in life? They have no idea. Okay, so we need to have a more clear idea of what we want. Okay, so sometimes we live life and then we feel very bored. Yeah, I do always the same thing. Yeah, and it's very boring. I have no inspiration, no energy, no excitement. So then they blame the environment and they blame other people, and then they want to change externally. Okay. Okay, so people, I still have problem of translation here. Okay. Okay. So sometimes your life is not interesting, and you feel that you repeat the same thing, and then you are you feeling like stuck. Yeah. So the very important thing is you need to understand how to unstuck yourself, how to make your life flowing again, how to make the energy uh, awaken alive again. Yeah, and that is the journey of self-transformation. It is a journey. That means it is something that you are, it's like you travel from one place to another. The landscape is all the time changing. Yeah, things are changing, the road is changing, the people that you see is changing, everything is changing. So you have to keep up with that, with the change in life, which is your journey of life. And it's not escaping you. Your journey of life is depending on you. So you have to be all the time, body, mind, spirit, together in the present, in order for you to be able to walk that journey of life. Life is a journey. Life is constantly changing. Okay. So, but one thing very important for you all to know is life has a direction. So it's not haphazard. It's not like going here, going there, going here, and going there. There is no meaning. Yeah. So when you feel like this, when you feel life is no meaning, it's because you are not connecting. You have to understand. Yeah, no fault to anything external. Yeah, life has no meaning for you. You feel bored. You feel stuck because there is no connection. Something you are missing. Okay, so you need to make sure to bring that connection back, bring that wholeness back. Yeah, then life is okay. Okay, so it's an internal journey. Nothing to blame outside. Outside is whatever it is. It's also part of your karma, part of what you need to experience, but you need to adjust your attitude toward things. Life has a direction, and the direction is self-realization. That means the direction is to realize the truth about yourself. So you can be free, you can be happy, you can be healthy. Yeah, so life has a direction. That means going up. Yeah, going inward more to know more, and going upward more. Okay, so it's not going out and going down. Okay, so self-transformation journey brings us closer to that goal of self-realization. So you have to transform yourself. You have a goal, and a high goal. You have to transform yourself and move yourself in that journey in order for you to reach to that goal. You cannot expect everything to be the same and get to that transformation of consciousness that you wanted, which is the state of joy, happiness, and stability. Yeah, you want a lot. Yeah, love. You want a lot, but you don't want to change. Then it doesn't happen. Okay. So you have to accept to change, but you have to know what kind of change. Yeah. Some people, they are seeking here, there, doing this, that, and going around like crazy. Yeah, changing everything, and yet they don't feel good. Okay. So it's not that. It's not changing everything outside. It's adjusting yourself, okay, to the new situation in your life. So when we talk about self-transformation, what self we are talking about here? Okay. The self we are talking about here, yeah, is the body and the mind. Okay, so it's the general term we say self. Self is myself here, the body and the mind. Okay, transformation means that um, um, that identification with the body and mind change. Okay, that idea of yourself change. So you have to remember your connection with body, mind, spirit. Okay? So that's a problem. Sometimes we don't remember that. Yeah, body, mind, spirit. We cannot integrate these three dimensions. Yeah? But most important thing for you to know is the journey of self-transformation is the journey of refining and working with your mind. There's 3 levels of your mind. Your mind is a tool, is an instrument. There's 3 levels of your mind. There is the subconscious mind, which is the past mind, okay, with your instinct, your emotions, and your past experiences. Is very big, yeah. And then there is a conscious mind, which is the awareness of the present, okay. And then there is a superconscious mind, which is going beyond the intellect, beyond the emotion, and going to the intuition. It's a spiritual kind of mind. And there is the truth that is beyond all these 3 levels, okay. So self-transformation means, okay, this is a summary. What is self-transformation? What you want to do, yeah. Lighten the subconscious, make the past lighter, make the stuff in your mind about the past, the instinct, the emotions, the memories lighter, okay. And when you make this thing lighter, then you feel lighter, you feel happier, you feel closer to your goal, okay. That's part of your journey. Yeah, let go of the past, make your past experience lighter, okay, and not living in the past. And then that's a number 1. Make your subconscious mind lighter. The number 2 is awaken to your conscious mind, awaken to your consciousness. I mean, being aware. Yeah, I just come back to America, then I was jet lagged. Yeah, jet lag means you are not completely together. Yeah, you landed, your body is here, you eat here, you sleep here, you walk around, but your mind is more or less picking certain things and doing certain things. But your spirit is in and out, is not completely integrated, not there. So I have the sympathy for all those that live their life without integration of mind, body, spirit, because I understand what it means. Yeah. It means that you function out of yourself. You are functioning out of your skin. Yeah. You're not functioning out of your soul. When you function out of your skin, it's terrible. It's terrible feeling. Yeah. You might not know. You think that's normal life. It's not normal life. Yeah. That means you are losing big part of yourself. You're not appreciating yourself. You're not appreciating life. You're not appreciating other people. Your life is like instead of 100%, your life you function 30%, 50%, 75%. It's horrible. Yeah, you cannot live life like this. 30%, 50%, 75%. Yeah, 90%. It's still not okay. You need to function. You need to live your life 100%. Yeah, and it takes a lot of skill in order to do that, because only when you function 100%, you'll be happy. Yeah, you find meaning. Okay, and that's the goal. Okay, so don't you have to understand, and every talk and every lecture, every teaching is to help you to understand what is your life is about. So number 1 is your mind is all the time carry the past. Yeah, subconscious mind. You have the instinct, you have the emotions, you have the experience, yeah, of the past. And this, if you function out of that mind, yeah, you are missing 90% of your life. You don't feel good. 100%. You don't feel good. Okay. So if you don't feel good, yeah, know that you are not functioning 100%. You are just living in the past. You're not integrating the present. You're not appreciating the present. You are not here. Something is missing. Okay. And then the conscious mind. The conscious mind is aware. Okay? It knows. It knows what it eats. It knows what it does. It knows what it feels. It knows what other people feels. It knows. Okay, so that you need to awaken that mind more and more. Yeah, that conscious mind need to be awakened, need to be cultivated. And the more that you awaken that mind, the more you are happy, and the more you are embracing life. Okay, and then the superconscious, which is your intuitive mind, yeah, that is there, that is huge, but you have no access to it. Normal people don't have any access to it, because you are too busy functioning of out of the past, yeah, out of all your complaint, out of all your history, out of your all desire unfulfilled, out of your all emotions, and so you are too busy complaining about the past, and you are not aware of the present. Therefore, you are not aware of your immense potential. And that is a shame. That is a waste. Okay? So more and more that you become aware of your potential, the better it is. The more you live in the present, better it is. The more that you be able to cleanse out your subconscious mind, yeah, the more you self-transform, and the more evolved you are. Okay, so things are very clear and precise. Yeah, it's not self-transformation. You want to change, you want your life to change, but you have no idea how to change. Yeah, and you blame other people, and you blame yourself, and you are depressed. Yeah, because you're not doing it. Yeah, if you are living your life, yeah, and you let go of all your desire, then you are a happy person. You want to be a happy person. You want to let go all those things, that you desire. So, I repeat again. Self-transformation means making the subconscious mind lighter, making the conscious mind, the awareness more and more and more, and try to experience the spiritual mind, the intuitive mind, yeah, the the mind that comes from meditation. Okay? The superconscious mind cannot operate if you don't meditate. So you need to meditate. Okay? The more that you meditate, the more you have space in your mind. Okay? The more that you feel free. Okay? So you need to meditate in order to bring in the superconscious mind. Okay? So that's the number one. The number two is self-transformation, is to move from the tamas to the rajas to the sattva. So you all yogi or yoga teacher, so you know the principle of the gunas, yeah. So you need to move from the heaviness, the uh, the laziness, the denial, the ignorance, and you need to move to action, to rajas, means the sense of I is there, and then eventually you need to move to sattva. Sattva is much better, is when everything is in balance, when the clarity is there, when you are conscious, when you are not lazy, when you are not denying your happiness, and not driven also by the desires, when you're more balanced. Okay, so self transformation means you have to be less tamasic, okay, less rajasic, and become more balanced. So then at that time, automatically you feel light, you feel happy, you feel your life is meaningful, you feel connection. Okay? So when you feel very unhappy about your life, you feel very stuck, it is because there's too much tamas in your life. Too much tamas. I mean, you don't care about what you eat, you don't care about your company, you don't care about what you think or feel. There is a lack of caring that is there. So in order for you to care, you need to start to clean. If you live in a very tamasic environment, you're unhappy. So my advice is start to clean. Clean outside. Number one, you clean the physical. You organize things and you clean everything. You know where things are. You clean your paper out. You clean your memory out. You organize things and you clean your house. Just go and clean your living environment. So you clean the tamas out of your life. And when the rajas is there, there's a lot of desire. The mind become very restless. This, that, constantly. Yeah. So when that happens, you have to calm down the mind, calm down the desire, and practice contentment. Practice, gratefulness. I'm grateful to have these people in my life. I'm grateful to have this job. I'm grateful to have my 3 pair of shoes. I'm grateful to live this life. So you have to practice gratefulness. If you don't practice gratefulness, then your mind will be full of desires. And then you'll be restless. Okay? And that's how you are missing out your life. Missing out means you are not living your life. Because you live your life somewhere up in the mind, up in the air, up in the desire, but you are not living your real life. Yeah, your real life, you feel you have to integrate everything together. You have to feel your life. You have to be aware. You have to be content. Yeah, and not all the time, be frustrated about your life and want to live a different life, rejecting your life, rejecting people around you. Yeah, and dreaming about something else, dreaming about a better work, dreaming about better relationship. Yeah, it's dream. Okay, so these are not making you happy. Yeah, you need to be accepting your life, be completely in the present, and whatever that you think that need to change, you can change, but you change from yourself. You don't change from outside. You don't ask the person that live with you to change. You need to change yourself, the way how you perceive the relationship or the person. And you always change from inside. You don't expect things outside to change. Yeah. So that's the way how it works. You move from tamas, rajas to sattva. Yeah, by small thing. Yeah, you eat sattvic food, you think sattvic thought. Sattva means balance, harmony, pure, wise. And you transform every thought, every habit into sattva. Then you see immediately that you are not the same person. You would your life would change. Yeah, would transform nicely. Yeah, and because you feel that you are on top of your life. You're not running after your dream. You are not blaming the present. Yeah, you are much more contented, and you are moving closer to your goal. And this is what we want. So Okay, so you need to improve in the awareness of your body, how you want to transform. Improve in the awareness of the body. Yeah, and that it's easy to do. You just have to do asanas. Okay, so you need to increase in the awareness of your prana. Yeah, easy to do. You just have to do pranayama. You need to increase the awareness in food. Yeah, eat sattvic food. Yeah, so you can record, what you want, what you eat. Sorry, you need to record down what you eat, and you have to think about ways how you improve it. Okay, so the awareness in food is important. And then you need to increase in the awareness of nature. I mean, things around you, the trees, the plants, the animals. Yeah, try to be in nature more. So the more that you are in tune with the rhythm of nature, the more you are in tune with your own rhythm, the more you become healthy. That's why jet lag is difficult. Because jet lag is out of tune with nature. You don't see when it's day, you don't see when it's night. Yeah, so you are out of tune with nature. Okay, but for us, when we live our life, we need to be in tune. I mean, you need to get up early to be in tune with the sun cycle, and when the sun set, you go to bed. You don't do the opposite. I mean, you do the opposite, and you work late at night, and you wake up late. Yeah, this will make you become tamasic, then out of tune with nature. So one important thing for you to self-transform and to find yourself is to be in tune with nature. So very, very important, this daily schedule. If you can have that daily schedule going, then you'll be more in tune with nature. You need to be aware of your company. Company means people that you meet. Because you meet with somebody, you stay with somebody, their energy will influence you 100%. Yeah. So you need to be aware of that. Maybe you cannot change it. Maybe you cannot change your company at work. You cannot change your family situation. But you need to be aware. Because when you be aware, yeah, that's how you can improve. If you're not aware, then that's a problem. Okay, so then things are out of control, and you are out of control. You are influenced by other people, and you don't know. So you lose your sense of self. Okay, so part of the self transformation journey is to improve your relationships. Yeah, people around you. You need to improve your relationship with them. You need to think of them and think of way how you make them happier. How you help them to become more sattvic, because when you live with them, if they are more sattvic, you also become more sattvic. Okay, so but if you are dreaming about different relationship and you are rejecting the current relationship that you have, yeah, then at that time you are unhappy. Yeah, so you are all the time running and changing and running and changing, but you do not know that you need to improve any relationship that you have. It's fine. Yeah, but you need to improve your awareness. If you improve the awareness of that relationship, then you are learning something about yourself. Okay, because your other people and you are not separate and different. Other people and you are connected, yeah, by spirit. So if you can improve your relationship with yourself, then you improve the relationship with other people. Then your life will be improving. Okay, so don't run away. Nothing is wrong. Yeah, you just have to be aware and slowly change. Okay, so you need to nurture When I say nurture means you have to learn about it. Yeah, there's so many classes, so many things that you can learn. Okay, you need to nurture the bhakti, means the devotional feeling in relationships. Yeah, in your relationships, you need to see the other person as the divine, manifested somehow, to be with you. Yeah, so you have to see it like that, with that eye. That these other people around you, instead of judging them and thinking them that you are better than them and they're worse than you and find fault with them, you need to appreciate the relationship around you, see God coming in your life as these people, and you need to see the nurture your feeling of devotion, yeah, toward God through the people around you. Okay. um, So learn to see others as God. Now this is what you are trying. So I have many class on yoga of relationships. We can do it again until we really learn, And then um, regarding your work, yeah, you need to also improve your work, not by necessarily changing it. Yeah, change will come naturally when you are ready to change. Change will come when you are ready to have a different job, then the job will show up. Okay, but what you are trying to do is improving the current work. So the current work, um, you need to improve by not being too selfish, yeah, in your work. That means you need to cultivate the sense of non-doership. That means the sense that I am the instrument. I have a sense of mission. I am the instrument of the divine. Yeah. In the small or the big, I do the best I can and I let go of the result. Yeah. So instead of say I am doing this job and I am this accountant, I am this the CEO, and I am this writer, I am, instead of all the time, have the sense of doership. And you need to slowly releasing that sense of doership and ownership, and become more selfless. Dedicate your work. Think bigger about your work. Yeah, have a sense of the divine mission, that you are here with a purpose. Have a sense of purpose. Yeah, has a sense that you contribute to this life. Yeah, the more that you have the sense that you contribute to this life, that you contribute to the health or to the happiness of everything around you, yeah, then at that time you don't mind whatever work you do. Okay, so whatever work you do, it's not because of you, yeah, it's because of your contribution to others. So that is called a selfless way how to perceive your work. Okay, because if you perceive your work as an identification with your work, I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that, labeling your work, value your work in terms of money, value your work in terms of career success goal, you are not going to be happy. Yeah, if you function like that. So you have to think differently. You have to think from the point of view of your own self, how I contribute to this life. Yeah, so you have to have more a sense of my mission in life. Yeah, if you think like this, then your work will be transformed into something that is more valuable for you, and then it keep changing. But you see that your notion about work is very rigid. Yeah, because so long, yeah, we've been educated into thinking that work will bring us money, and will bring us survival and bring us success. So then we keep thinking like this, but we are not thinking of meaning. We're not thinking of purpose in life. Yeah. So you need to shift. So maybe you cannot shift completely, but shift a little bit at a time. Yeah, you shift a little bit at a time. So then your work will become more meaningful for you. Yeah, and you don't have to labor like a slave, to make money, to live this life, and then be unhappy. Yeah, but you need to be happy in your work. You need to feel that you are happier in your work. Okay. And then the more that you think like this, things change, things become softer, things become more malleable, things become more flexible. And then some new energy start to come in your life. Yeah. And that is possible. Yeah. That's called the journey of self-transformation. You transform your activity. You transform your idea that you have about success in life. You transform your idea about money. You transform the idea about survival. If you look very well, then you don't need much. Yeah, you don't need much. I travel. I just traveled just now. Yeah, and I carry my two suitcase. Yeah, but my two suitcase has a lot of gift for other people, and there's not much really that I need. you know how much clothing that you need, how much underwear you need, how much a jacket you need, how much, very little. And you can function out of very little. Yeah, food, you think that, oh, I need food. The idea of hoarding food, the idea of hoarding things so I can be more secure is not it's not real. Yeah, because you need very little food to survive. We eat too much. Yeah, we consume too much, we have too much stuff, and then we have no time for quality of life. Yeah, we are constantly driven by the instinct of survival, the instinct of preservation, the material instinct, the possession instinct. So these are become it governs our life, and not the idea of how to make myself more useful, how to make myself more happy, how to make myself more contributing, you know, how to take less but give more to life. Yeah. You need to give more to life, then you are a happier person. If you are worrying to take, hoarding, because you're afraid not having a life, you are so insecure, then you'll be unhappy. Okay, so I hope you agree with me, and you are not uh, thinking that I'm too extreme. No, I'm just saying that you can change a little bit. Everyone has a different situation. You can change a little bit, not all completely. Yeah, not saying rejecting everything completely. Yeah, but change a little bit. Yeah, a little bit less attachment, a little bit right thinking. Yeah, less fear. Yeah, more freedom. Okay. So the other point is the daily routine. Yeah. So that means that you need to be disciplined if you want to self-transform yourself. You cannot just follow the mood of your mind, do whatever you like all the time, and self-transform. Not possible. So you have to organize your life. You have to have some kind of self-discipline, be regular, be punctual, and not be tamasic, means no discipline at all, or rajasic means running after stimulation and temptation all the time. Okay, so if you can settle your daily routine, yeah, wherever you are, whatever condition, so settle your daily routine. How much time that you need to spend with family, how much time with work, how much time that you need to improve your life. If you settle this, then thing will be um, then you feel more, yourself. You feel more awareness. Okay. um, and life, you need to be moderate in life. Yeah, try to do everything, living your life with ease. That means, you know, easy, take it easy. We say in English, take it easy. In Vietnamese, I'm not sure. In Chinese, I'm not sure. Means live life lightly. Okay, lightly, not just, you know heavy. You see, we live our life so heavy all the time. Wake up, I feel heavy. Do go to work heavy. uh, Eating, relationship, everything is difficult and heavy. Yeah, so lighten up, easier, make things easy. Okay, it's not actually to live life with ease doesn't take much. Okay, it does not take much. It's just take your change of attitude. Okay, don't take yourself too seriously. Don't take things too seriously. Okay, be enjoying your life. They say balance in effort and relaxation. Okay, entertain yourself when you are working. Work with joy of the spirit, not just driven. Okay, so be light and be joyful. Try to be joyful. Okay, take it easy. Remember? Okay, so then self-transformation means you are more wise. Okay, you are more wise, you're more knowledgeable. And how do you do that? How do you become more wise? Okay, so hear me very well. Because we have the certain tendencies, personality. Our mind has different habits. Okay, and if we carry on with our habits, that's how you become heavy. Okay, that's how you become stuck. Because you function all the time out of the habit of the past. So you need to learn at the same time you function out of your habit because you cannot change your mind right away. But at the same time, let's say 50% of your mind need to have something new. Okay? Not always functioning out of habit. So then you create some space, some new idea. Okay? So you need to understand the nature of your mind, the nature of your personality. It's not yourself. Your personality is not yourself. It's just the habit of your mind. It's your karma. Actually, it's something that you need to work against. Not thinking that this is you. Not having a tunnel vision. Some people have so deep habit that they live life like in the tunnel. If things change a little bit, they get all upset. They want everything to be the same. You see? Earlier I say have a routine. It's good. But doesn't mean that I say that you have to follow all the time the habits of the past. Yeah? So, and when we are like this, we become dogmatic. Dogmatic means we want things to follow exactly the way how we want. When things change, or the people not responding, or they behave differently, then we get upset. You see, and that's not a happy life. Yeah. So you need to be light. You need to be tolerant, open, and not egoistic. Okay. Be more flexible. Yeah. When you are able to be flexible, that means you have self-confidence. You can have when you have self-confidence, you can be flexible. Yeah. Otherwise, when you are fearful, then you are very rigid. Okay. So try to be flexible, yeah, and more aware. Okay. So know that the mind that you carry, yeah, make you feel stuck, yeah, in the, we call the wheel of samsara, yeah, not balanced, because you function out of your mind and you're not in tune with your higher self. So you function out of your subconscious mind, you are not conscious, and you are not functioning out of your intuitive mind. Okay? So you're not resting. At that time, it's very heavy. It's difficult. Life is difficult because you are not resting in your true nature. Okay? So when you rest in your true nature, then you feel better. Okay? When you're not resting in your true nature, then you feel heavy. Yeah. So that's how it is. You have to feel like this. So you need to feel lighter. Okay? Because if you feel heavy, you are again, in that, you are in the grip of the desire, you are in the grip of the fear, you are in the grip of the reactive tendency. Yeah, that's why you feel heavy. Okay? So constantly trying to fulfill, you are constantly trying to fulfill desires, okay, and creating new desires and searching for fulfillment of desires. This is a wrong way of functioning. Yeah, it's the opposite. That means you need to feel contented. Yeah, right now at this moment. Yeah, feel light and feel contented, whatever it is. Feel contented. Okay, and uh, and reduce the desire. Okay, because desire never satisfied, is never satisfied, and then you have new desire. So it's better just to function with the spirit of selflessness, to give out, to contribute in life, like I said earlier, to give out more than to take from life to fulfill desire. Okay, so um, so when you are living your life in a self-transformed manner, that means you are not stuck. Yeah, then we said already you have balance and you have wisdom. Okay, so hatha yoga is very important help. You need to do pranayama, alternate nostril breath, every day, to balance yourself. Do asana in order for the energy to be balanced. Hatha yoga work with your energy. So when you are balanced, when your energy is balanced, yeah, you feel automatically better. Okay, and then uh, with hatha yoga and raja yoga, will teach you the what we call the foundation practice, yamas and niyamas. Okay, so you try to avoid a few things, and I will tell you the yamas is the what you try to avoid. Okay, you try to avoid anger, non-violence. Okay, you try to avoid lies. You try to avoid envy, stealing. You try to avoid overuse of your sensual sexual energy. You try to avoid greed. Yeah, always accumulating, like I said, hoarding. Okay, and what you try to do, you, like I said earlier, you try to purify, cleanse, organize, make things sattvic, and you try to be contented. You all the time try to be contented. Live a simple life and study, do satsang like this, yeah, and surrender or acceptance so that you don't have so much desire. And you keep turning inwards, okay? So this self-transformed life, that new life, that joy of living, yeah, is based on turning all the time inward, okay? So how you turn inward? You need to be aware of your motive, be thankful all the time, and be detached. Okay, So when you work, don't be too attached. Okay, don't be too attached to be perfect. Yeah, don't be too attached that your goal in work or in things, you know, is happening. It happened, it's good. Yeah, but be flexible. You need to keep practicing the presence of God in daily life. Okay, so in terms of feeling, see the connection in daily life. Keep focusing your mind, and do self-inquiry and inquiry into the true nature of things. So when you are thinking, you need to think about true nature of things. When things are changing, then you know it's illusory. Yeah, then don't waste your time there. Yeah. So the yogi all the time keep the mind concentrated, anchored in the present, not projecting promises outside. You know, practice the turning inward. Okay, so that is necessary to keep yourself all the time aware and balanced. Okay, avoid extreme. Okay, and keep the inner joy. So I make it short. Um, be the new sense of self every moment. So every moment you reinvent yourself. You have a new sense of yourself. So that's the main thing. You have a new sense of your life instead of being feeling like always the same, you know, and the fear that grip you, that make you, be clinging on to things in order for you not to be afraid. So try to be more free, live your life with inner joy. Okay, have a sense of your new self every moment. You are refreshed. In computer, you touch a button, refresh, then everything, change, and then the old stuff reject, and the double stuff, the duplicate, reject, and then everything become together, new, fresh, and then energy is there, and you can function. See, so refresh yourself every day, yeah, and feel that this is a new day, the new life, the new self. Okay, feel inspired instead of being heavy, old, and bored. Okay, enjoy your new self-discovered self and your purified self, and be patient. Self-transformation comes slowly. Yeah? Um, and that's it. So I conclude here. Um, Renounce. When you live your life, you need to renounce a little bit, and the main renunciation is renunciation of thoughts, renunciation of ego, attachment, egoism, not just renunciation of objects. When you live a simple life, it's helpful. Renunciation of objects is helpful, but the most important renunciation is renunciation of thoughts. When you make your life simpler, okay? So renounce of the I-ness and the minus. The I-ness means all the time live life. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this. I like this. I don't like this. You see, these are making you very unhappy. Okay, and renounce the minus. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is my territory. This is mine. You see, you need to renounce that. Then you live life lighter and more joyful, and you renew yourself. It says that the self-transformed life is a life, is a spiritual approach to life. So you need to adopt the spiritual approach to life. You live life from a larger perspective, not from the I, not the egoistic kind of life. Okay, so you live life. I summarize. This is the last thing. You live life with purpose and meaning. Okay, reminding you. You remember the truth that you are immortal spirit. Okay, you maintain an inner life. You choose wisely. You are courageous. You free yourself from attachment, because attachment brings fear and resistance, and you don't want that. So you need to be more courageous to choose your life, free from attachment. You are present at all times with yourself, with your true nature of love. You need to be present to that. You don't deny your love, because that is, you become miserable. Okay, you need to be present with your true nature, that is love. You need to define your success differently. Yeah, not material success, but fulfillment of our spiritual goal. So this is a new definition, because we are so trained to be driven to material success, and we sacrifice everything of our life for this material success, and we become unhappy as a result. Okay, so but you need to put the spiritual goal, yeah, like everything that I have explained and described until now is your spiritual goal. Yeah, so you need to take that as your goal. Live life to the fullest, but without the up and downs of the emotions and the psychic imbalances. Yeah, so that's why you need to do pranayama every day. Yeah, you need to do self-inquiry every day, so you stay stable, and you are not subject to the psychic imbalances that can come from you, from your past, but also it can come from the environment. Yeah, when people around you or the world are very psychically imbalanced, it will affect you. Okay, so you need to be aware of that. You need to be aware. So what I've been telling you is to be aware. You not just be aware of your being influenced by others, influenced by the world. Yeah, is already good enough. Yeah, because the moment that you are aware of that, you bring back yourself. If you are not aware, then you are subject to, again, your subconscious controlling your life. Okay, so when you live life from the spiritual point of view, yeah, it's not like you are running away from life and not participating in life, you know, out of your fear or your search of happiness in the wrong place. Yeah, it's um, it's different, yeah, from not participating in life. Yeah, but it's embracing life. Whatever life is, doesn't matter. Whatever life is giving you, yeah, you embrace it. You make the best out of it, because whatever life give you is the best thing that you got. Okay, because talking in a different manner, God gives you the perfect life. God gives you the perfect challenge. God gives you the perfect lesson in your life. And that's it. And you accept it. Yeah, you don't dream of another life. You don't reject your life. You don't reject others. You don't blame others. You don't blame anything. You accept everything. And you try to improve everything a little bit, starting from yourself. Hare Om Tat Sat. That's it. Okay. So thank you very much for listening. I wish you well. And I see you next week. Okay. Hare Om Tat Sat. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugamdim Pushtivaranam Urvao Kamiva Bandanan Mechua Mukshia Mamritan. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugamdim Pushtivaranam Urvao Kamiva Bandanan Mechua Mukshia Mamritan. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugamdim Pushtivaranam Urvao Kamiva Bandanan Mechua Mukshia Mamritan. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Bolo Sadguru Sri Sivananda Maharaj Ki Jai, Sri Vishnu Devananda Maharaj Ki Jai.